Welcome back to the Buzz Brewhouse. Join me today is Jerry, one of the co-owners of Painting with a Twist. Welcome to the Buzz Brewhouse.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So you have a family business that you guys are really running here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You are one of the co-owners.
I am.
And you've got two other brothers that you work with.
I do.
So your older brother, his name is?
Josh.
Josh.
He is my business partner.
And your younger brother you just hired?
Yes. So he's working for us at our Fleming Island location right now.
So out of the two brothers, which is your favorite?
Oh, we can't get this on camera, so.
Who's the hardest worker? Who's got the best work ethic? One brother is sitting to the left of us. The other unfairly is not here. So
I feel like it's kind of an unfair advantage because one's in the room. But
that's all right. We'll talk later. And the Christmas presents are not going to be that fun this year. So tell me about Painting with a Twist, the concept.
Sure. So it's art as entertainment. So we teach anybody how to paint, which is the allure of it, how to go step by step through a painting, and then they get to take it home and put it on their wall and admire it forever.
So how many paintings that you've actually done do you have on your wall at home?
Well, I've been teaching for Painting with a Twist for, years and years. So I have tons of paintings at my house. Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Here.
Here?
I'm a Jacksonville native, yeah.
You don't find many of those anymore.
No.
So what made you want to start the concept Painting with a Twist?
So I started as an artist with Painting with a Twist in 2009. I worked for the first location in St. Pete, and I worked there for about 3 years. Worked in Tampa, kind of worked at both, and then realized this is fantastic to be able to bring art to the masses. So the best place to do it would be home. So I came back here. My brother decided that he wanted to join me up, and here we are.
So
Yeah.
what is some of the areas that you plan on growing into? You currently have 2 locations right now that you and your family have. Are you guys expanding anytime in the future with your locations?
It's always in the thought process. We want to keep, building on what we have right now just to keep, making sure that the customers that we do have are happy and keeping them, going with the art. But it's always in our thought process in the back of our minds to keep going and expanding.
So are you a good teacher?
Well, I'd like to think that I am. I have teaching in my blood. My mom and my grandmother were also teachers, so I think I'm pretty good. The biggest thing that you have to remember is to be patient and to know that you're just trying to convince people that they can do it. So I'm pretty good at that.
We're gonna see how patient you are. All right, we're gonna stop real quick and come right back with you. I'm gonna grab some paints and see how patient that you're gonna be with me.
Perfect.
We'll be back in 2 seconds.
So we took a quick break, and we are scaring some people because we are going to paint with Senator Aaron Bean. Welcome, you're joining us on the
Mike
program.
and Jerry, it's good to see you. Hooray, on the bus.
We're bringing new people in.
So these paints are not the official painting colors or Pantones or palettes that you would get at Painting with a Twist. The instruction is not the same type of instruction you would get at Painting with a Twist. I've actually painted there, by the way.
You have.
And I had a great time painting there. We got some photos, and we actually did a story on this last year in the Buzz magazine. So,
Jerry, you're saying you go and you paint this. Your clients paint this.
We would show you an example of what you're painting. We would give you a blank canvas just like this.
And real colors. These are not real colors.
These,
okay.
They're real colors.
We don't have primary colors.
But we do provide you with the palette of what you would be painting in the studio. So we would give you all of the colors to make this possible. So right now we have new, exciting, different, bright colors here. But in the studio, we would give you all of the supplies you need to take you through it.
Nice, Jerry.
So after we paint, we're going to have a live auction. Do you know Sarah Bean is a live auctioneer?
Yeah.
So we're going to have a
I
live
can hear that
auction.
in your
How about
voice.
that, Jerry?
Yeah,
How
I
about
hear
that?
that. I hear
Crazy.
it. It sounds
Crazy.
like that.
That
All
right
right.
there would fetch top dollar.
So-
top dollar at the high-end auction. Let me tell you.
We will auction this off at the Mission House auction, an original painting by Senator Bean. So here we
Okay.
go. All right,
Here we
you've
go.
got to use these colors. Grab whatever
Okay.
brush.
All right.
And
Now, you need to share your water.
Yeah.
Because you both need water.
Boys, I'm parched.
All
I'll tell
right.
you. Just, oh, I better not. There's stuff
That
in
is
there.
one of our
actually, if
rules.
you would hold this
Don't
for
drink the
us,
water.
please.
Like, don't drink the
Don't
paint
drink the
water.
water.
Don't
All
drink
right.
the paint
All right,
water.
so if you would give us some advice, you would start with probably a line that goes across, right?
Yeah, so if I was to give you advice, I would probably start with the sky, actually, but you
Okay.
can work on the sand over there. We've got some yellow rocking. So I would start with the blue.
Okay. All right.
So,
Can I get you a brush?
oh, sure.
Right
Yes.
there. We're gonna
we'll
teamwork,
together.
Jerry. Teamwork.
Okay. These are
What about that tree? That tree looks like it's boom in our
It's in your
faces.
face. You know what? That's in the foreground.
So
we want to start with the background first.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
in school, I got the grade on does not follow
That's
directions.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Especially painting with a twist, we encourage creativity.
Yeah.
So we want you to feel comfortable doing exactly what you want.
Jerry, I keep looking for numbers and I don't see any.
No
so
numbers.
where are they? Where are
no
they?
numbers. We don't have any numbers.
Okay.
We want you to leave feeling like you feel super accomplished, that you have found your inner kid artist.
Could you tell me about the twist at Painting with a Twist? I heard there's actually wine involved.
There is. So
Sold!
I
Yeah,
know.
instant fun.
I know
instant
you're
fun.
learning new things now. Now you're hooked. So if you look at our logo, the Painting with a Twist logo actually is a corkscrew and the T. So we do paint, but we also party. So that's the twist, is that anybody of age can bring their own.
Is that allowed?
It is. Yeah, go for it.
Excellent.
Here's a twist. I think it's nighttime on the beach.
That's all right.
That's okay.
What happens on the beach
Listen,
stays
yeah.
on the
Listen,
beach.
Exactly.
we don't have white to make this a little bit lighter, so we've got to
Yeah.
work with what we've got here.
We're in a judge-free zone.
Yeah. So nighttime on the beach.
All right. So, which location is more fun? The two locations you have is it the same experience you'll have at both of them?
Yes, same experience from the perspective of what we teach you, the supplies you get, even the paintings that we offer. If you do a private party, you get to choose from our whole library at either location. But they are different because we're in different areas of town. So Fleming Island has a lot of families. San Marco has a lot of corporate events. So we really love both locations equally for different reasons.
So the staffing, you have, is it artist teaching artist? If I wanted to get a job with you, because look, I could actually do this, couldn't I?
It's really good.
Oh, it's great. And wait till you see the finished product.
So all of our staff members are trained artists, and each of them works at our studio to help everybody go step by step through everything, and they understand the party aspect, but they can also really take you through the painting and help you with some new art education as well.
Excellent. And tell me about your most fun experience since you've owned this place.
I would just say the fact that we get to celebrate with everybody. So pretty much all of our paint classes, not only are people learning something new, so that's exciting, but we get a lot of different really great milestones. So we'll do bachelorette parties, or we'll have wedding proposals we've had before at our studio. So it's really amazing to not only be able to give back to the community, but be able to be a part of those milestones.
Mike, they say painting is the language of love. How about that?
I love you, my senator.
Yeah, exactly. Love is in the air.
Speaking of
On the bus.
nonprofits and giving back, what are some of the nonprofits that you choose to support?
So one of the first companies that we worked with, or organizations rather, was Live for Today. That was the first charity that we worked with for our Painting with a Purpose program. We give back half of the proceeds to a local organization. And what they do is similar to Make-A-Wish, where they help 18 to 30-year-olds that are going through cancer treatments, give them a wish that they've always wanted.
That's very nice. Well, what we're going to do today for you coming into the show, we are going to donate a $1,000 buzz ad to your charity of choice.
Awesome.
Wow, score, Jerry. Nice.
Who knew?
Well,
Today's my
nice.
lucky day.
So this is where I'm at so far, and it's going to get a whole lot worse from here. So we want to thank you for joining us on the Buzz Brew House today.
Sure.
Remember, not approved colors at Painting
Yeah.
with a Twist, not approved canvas-like, and not approved painters. But join us.
We've had so much fun, Mike. This is
It's
great.
been fun.
It looks like a volcano has gone off on the beach at night. That's what's happening.
So would you come join me and my team sometime at Painting with a Twist San Marco and experience the real thing?
I'm in. It is a lot of fun just
Done.
hanging out right here.
Awesome.
And Jerry, too. So
Yeah.
good stuff.
Looking forward to seeing you again on the Buzz Brew House.